She testified that she saw me drinking while pregnant. The bar's footage showed her doing strange things in the bathroom that same night. My mother-in-law has always been obsessed with my husband, like unhealthily obsessed. She'd call him 5 times a day, show up unannounced with spare keys she somehow had made, and literally told me on our wedding day that no woman would ever be good enough for her baby boy. She even tried to wear white to our ceremony. I should have seen this coming. When I got pregnant with our daughter, things got exponentially worse. She started making comments about how she could raise the baby better than me, how she had more experience, how my husband turned out perfect because of her parenting. She'd rearrange things in our nursery when we weren't looking, buying duplicates of everything for her house. My husband would laugh it off, calling her enthusiastic, but I felt this knot in my stomach every time she came over. Then, 3 weeks after my daughter was born, CPS showed up at our door. Someone had filed a report claiming I'd been drinking heavily throughout my pregnancy and was unfit to be a mother. My blood ran cold. The caseworker said they had a witness, someone who'd seen me at Murphy's Bar at 6 months pregnant, throwing back cocktails like it was happy hour. I knew exactly who it was before they even said her name, my mother-in-law. At the hearing, she sat there with this concerned, practiced expression, dressed like she was going to church, testifying that she'd gone to Murphy's for dinner and spotted me at the bar, clearly pregnant, drinking what looked like vodka sodas. She said she tried to approach me, but I'd rushed out when I saw her. She cried, actually cried real tears, saying it broke her heart to report her own daughter-in-law, but she had to protect her innocent grandbaby. The performance was almost believable. I felt sick. My husband looked at me with this flicker of doubt in his eyes, and that's what hurt the most. He knew I didn't drink during pregnancy. He was there for every doctor's appointment, every craving, every morning I couldn't keep water down. He knew. My lawyer requested the bar's security footage. Murphy's keeps everything for 90 days, thank God. When we reviewed it in court, you could hear people gasping. The footage showed my mother-in-law at the bar that night, but I wasn't there at all. She was alone at a corner table, nursing a glass of wine, constantly checking her phone and watching the door like she was waiting for someone. Then it got weird, really weird. The camera caught her going to the bathroom multiple times. On the 3rd trip, she stayed in there for almost 20 minutes. When she came out, her makeup was redone, and she approached the bartender and started pointing at an empty table near the entrance, gesturing wildly. The bartender looked completely confused, shaking his head. But here's the part that made everyone's jaw drop. The bathroom footage? My lawyer somehow got the bathroom footage. It showed my mother-in-law in there, talking to herself in the mirror. And she wasn't just fixing her makeup, she was practicing, rehearsing lines. I saw her. Yes, I'm certain it was her. She was drinking, Your Honor. Multiple glasses. She looked intoxicated. Then the final piece that sealed everything. My lawyer pulled her phone records. For 6 weeks leading up to that night, she'd been following me. She had my location tracked somehow, probably through my husband's phone. She'd been to my prenatal yoga studio, my grocery store, my OBGYN's office, my best friend's house, dozens of times. The CPS worker's face went white. The judge was furious. He dismissed the case immediately and ordered a restraining order. My mother-in-law started screaming that she was just trying to protect her granddaughter, that she deserved to raise her because she'd do it right this time, that I was stealing her second chance. That's when my husband finally spoke up. He looked at his mother, really looked at her and said, "This time? What do you mean this time, Mom?" She went quiet. Her face changed, and we both realized in that horrible moment, maybe she wasn't the perfect parent she'd always claimed to be. Maybe my husband's childhood wasn't as ideal as he remembered. We haven't spoken to her since. Sometimes I wonder what she's doing, if she thinks about what she almost destroyed. But then I look at my daughter, safe in my arms, and I don't wonder anymore.